Thank you, Sweet Lemon, for redeeming stretch. There we go. Yes, it is good to stretch. I needed that. Episode 3. Leah tries the message from deep space. Um, just like the last one, this is recorded back to back to back to back. I added one too many. Um, on our live stream, twitch.tv/Leah_vibes. Um, did I wait? Let me check. I said it right. Leah_vibes_. Important. Um. Anyways, episode 3. We're on signal 52, week 5, act 1. Um. Um. And yeah, I believe this might be the last episode actually. So everybody buckle in. Um, and I hope you enjoy the stream/video if you're watching this on YouTube. We have a new signal. So we have 1 plus 2 equals 3. And 3 plus 4 equals undefined? 7? Weird. Another update. I'm gonna take a wild guess and say you've never had to write patch notes before. No. Why did you ask? Oh, nothing. Just tell us what's new, Doc. Input and output are inlined now. Perfect. And we don't have to put entries on separate lines? Mm-hmm. That's actually pretty sweet. Anything else we should know? Formatting settings are available for each dictionary entry. Where? In the dictionary. Open the entries notes. Okay. Dictionary. Entry notes. Formatting. Okay, so I want to do space, but on double to new line. That works, I think. For this formatting, I want to do space. What are we even looking at here? Radio frequencies. Values offset by 1.4 billion. With sub-zero values encoded by a two-way hash table. Hash table. I don't know what that means. Oh, great, Bautista. What would we do without you and your sass? Not much. Not much. Anyways, let's get back on track. I don't actually know what they said. I don't understand. I'm confused. Okay. Wait. I gotta keep going. Global. Okay, so I could do global space. And then the X, I wanna formatting. I want it to have no space after. Yes. And then period, I want it to have no space. And then minus, I want it to have no space after. And then that should be fine. So recompile. Well, defined. Why is this? Why? I thought I did universal or global. Wait, Well, yeah. I guess for the new ones. Okay, let me fix this. So this is okay. This should be space space. 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 Frick. This already did. This should be space space. X I already did. And this one we don't know. For now, we're gonna do space space. Space space. So now we recompile, and we have the undefined equals 0. 0. 2 plus 3 equals 5. And undefined is minus 6. So minus 6. Okay. We're just repeating the response. Undefined 3. Undefined plus 3 is 15. Oh, so we're trying to solve for undefined. So okay, wait. So this is like this could be X, right? Solve for X, but we already have X for something else. So we could do something different. We could do a blank, like where is it? Like that. Maybe that works. Blank plus 3 equals 15. That works for now. We'll keep that. Blanks from 3, so 12 plus 3 equals 16. So 15. 3. 5 something equals 2 times 4. So 8, so this would be a plus. So it's 3 plus 5 equals 8, which is the same as 2 times 4. So this would be a plus sign. There we go. Nice. 4 equals 2 times 2. 4 equals 4 times 1. 4 equals 1 times 4. 13 equals, it's a prime number, so it has to be 13. I gotta write in their language, so 13 semicolon 1 multiplication. No. 13 semicolon. Do I have to do semicolon twice again? Semicolon, semicolon? Submit. No. Oh wait, they already put 13 equals. So I don't have to say, no wait. Huh? 13 equals. Oh, they already put the multiplication symbol, so it's just 13 and 1. Okay. It's fine, it's fine. I understand. No way you entered the bigger number first. That upsets me. Really, feels natural to me. Well, I guess the aliens agree. I'll just shut my big mouth. Now that's fascinating. Yeah, it is. You have no idea why, do you? What? No, of course. It's cause We just used blank to represent multiple signals. That's what I was about to say. Mm-hmm. 3 equals 2 times x0. So x0 would be 1.5. 1.5. There are settings in the dictionary to choose the formatting for each word. I already did that. So we can customize how the compiler organizes our words. Underscore should be set to append, no space. I did that. Try it. I did that. Yippee! Why am I so excited? Transmissions. Unknown values. Cool. So we have x sub 0 times 3 equals x sub 1. X sub 0 equals 0. And x sub 1 equals 0. Okay? X sub 0 equals 1. And x sub 0 equals 3. X sub 0 equals 2. And x sub 1 equals 6. Because it's saying if this is 0, then 0 times 3 is 0. If this is 1, 1 times 3 is 3. And if this is 2, 2 times 3 is, and I will say x sub 1 equals 6. Nice. I'll tell you, it's making me uneasy. What is? Signal -9. We haven't seen one yet. Yeah, I've been eyeing that. I want a happy dictionary. Happy dictionary, happy life. Exactly! Oh god. X sub 0 times 4 equals x sub 1. Undefined 0 and 0. 1 and 4. 2 and 8. 3 and 12. 4 and 16. 5 and 20. 6 and 24. 7 and 28. 8 and 32. It's like listing all the solutions one by one. So x sub 1 equals x sub 0 plus 3. So solutions, I want to say, I want a dictionary name 30 undefined as solve? No. Answers. Or I'll say answers for now. And I will go to formatting and do new line, new line. So if x sub 1 is x sub 0 plus 3, the answers are 0, 3, or 0, 3, 1, 4, 2, 5, 3, 6, and then this would be 4 and 7. 4 and 7. New signal detected. X sub 0 equals X sub 5 divided by 2. So the answers are 0, 0, 1.1 and 0.5, 2 and 1, 3 and 1.5, 4 and 2. 4 and 2. If X sub 0 plus 2 equals X1, then the answers are 0 and 2, 1 and 3, 2 and 4. If X sub 5 plus, times 3 is equal to X sub 13, the answers are 0 and 0, 1 and 3, 2 and 6. If X sub 2 equals X sub 3, 0, 0, 1, 1, 2, 2. And X sub 2 times 2 equals X sub 7. So the answer would be 0 and 0, comma. We do 0, 1, and 2, right? Yeah. And we're doing times 2. So 1 and 1 times 2 is 2, semicolon. And then 2 and 2 times 2 is 4. And then that's it, I think. Submit. Yes. Hell yeah. We made it to triple digits. Has Bautista finally lost his marbles? Have some faith in your colleagues, Akers. Dr. Bautista? In base 8, 100 is 8 squared. That is 64. We are on the 64th transmission already. Oh, so we've made it to 3-digit numbers in alien numbers. Pretty neat. Alright, Bautista. Looks like you still have your marbles. For now. X sub 1 and X sub 0 and X sub 1. 0 and 0. 1 and 2. 2 and 4. 3 and 6. 4 and 8. 5 and 10. 6 and 12. 7 and 14. 8 and 16. So you want me to say that X sub 0 times 2 is X sub 1. So X sub 0 times, no, 2 times is equal to X sub 1. Did I forget to add a semicolon here? There we go. This is very much like learning a new language. And I like it. I wish I had read that log though. Let's get started. Where are we? We learn where they live, how they sent the meteor. Sorry, Dop. You know the drill. Still getting out of myself. Understood. But we are steadily progressing. We're a bit in the weeds as of late. But I trust we're building towards something. Right. And that's for, thanks for joining us again, Dr. Batista. It was mandatory. Now, let's see those sketches. Oh shit, I forgot. You'll remember, yes? I'd like to see how all pictures the aliens, given what you've deduced from the translations so far. So let's start with Dr. Vibes. Oh, do I get to draw now? You forgot, didn't you? Aww. But I see you've got something going. Let's see it. Here's what I have, sir. Okay. Very interesting. They're like octopus octopi, but they have eyeballs all around and mouths all around, and they have tentacles. Not tentacles, antennae. Interesting, an octopus creature. I thought about why they love base 8, and my mind went to 8 appendages. Do you think they're aquatic? Not sure. We have no insight into that at the moment. Let's turn to Dr. Bautista. Let's see what you imagined. Oh, my. That looks incredible. And a bit scary. What's the thought process, Bautista? It's like a snake with antlers or hands. Four prongs per side, total to 8 digits for counting. That would be scary, but I don't think this creature would be able to build a satellite. Don't really follow the rest, but that's certainly imaginative. Now let's see Ellen's sketch. Well, let's hear it. He signed it too. Oh. Hmm. Is that a UFO behind him? Of course. And he's holding a ray gun? It's for fighting space monsters. Look, 4 fingers on each hand, just like Batista's drawing. Do not relate our 2 drawings. Akers, did you sign yours? That's how I tag my work. Cool, huh? I'm surprised you didn't add a little sun in the top corner. You know, that crossed my mind. But I wasn't sure if they were visiting during daytime. That's what you considered? Listen, I know I'm not a great artist, but I try to have some fun with it. Well, thank you for sharing, Akers. I think I prefer Dr. Vi's sketch over that one. Dr. Fives didn't make one. Hey, rude! I think that's enough sketches for now. I do have another trophy to present. And guesses who our employee of the week is? I've heard the astronomers being quite handy. Is it for all of us for working so well together as a team? Nope, that's good too. But this one's for the incumbent Dr. Brian Bautista. I heard his inlining update has been pretty handy. It has. And the ability to customize for how each entry prints is such a nice touch. That's true. It does help me read it more easily, and now it feels like simple math. And pattern recognition. Good work this week. Thank you, thank you. It is a pleasure to accept this. District 4A Pole Vault Champion Trophy. You earned it. Now, let's all get some sleep. You too, Doppler. You too, Doppler. Yeah, we'll see. And just like that, we finished week 5. Do we have one last week? When does it end? I'm running this as of a vibes, by the way. I feel like we have one more week. We may have more. Transmission 13, words 2. We may have 8 weeks because because it's base 8. Words 2, total transmission 64, total words 12. Words named space and answers. Groups completed, unknown values and functions. Functions. Status, relieved. It seems like everyone on the team is as confused as I am. These transmissions are difficult and abstract. Regardless, I'll do my best. The transmissions have gotten easier. I agree with Bautista! I feel so bad for the other guy. Dear Diary, the latest transmissions have been steeped in mathematical functions, it appears. Though abstract, it is revealing. The aliens begin with concepts building from one to the next. I guarantee this message is going somewhere. It's been 5 weeks since this investigation began. We've limited the number of people allowed in the meteor room to limit contamination, but it's been long enough. Next week, I'll show the translation team the meteor in person. Hell yeah. Nice thoughts. Don't call me Vibe. I'm Dr. Vibe. Whatever. Um, I agree with Bautista. Not too many E's. It has gotten simpler. Uh, Mostly thanks to him. I like my team. We work well together. I wouldn't. I wouldn't be able to. Wouldn't. I wouldn't do alone. I wouldn't do alone. Your colleagues have some ideas for what these signals mean. Hypotheses. Okay. Week 6. Functions. So I do want to go and go to. First of all, they said they had an idea, which is from last thing, but we'll read it anyways. I just noticed it's the missing piece. -9. The signal cost me $20. But you know what this means, Bautista. Happy dictionary, happy life? I don't understand you two. I don't understand you two. Oh, we got -9. Nice. They didn't tell me the idea. Oh, there, yeah, here we go. The transmission starts by declaring X0 and X1 for us. Then it just kind of throws us to the wolves. Right. So the transmission illustrates a sequence of some kind. So the word backwards using X0 and X1. That's what I was about to say. What relationship between X0 and X1 will make this thing work? Yeah, I saw that. Don't worry. I do want to go to dictionary and go see what their thoughts on and is. Together, comma, associate. I like and for now. We might switch to comma in the future because Bautista is always right. What about X? What did I say? What did I say? What about space or parentheses or blank? Question mark. Yeah, question mark can work too. Question mark would definitely work too. I like how mine visually leaves a space for the symbol though. So I'm keeping in mind the question mark would work too, definitely. Answers. What do they think about this one? I wonder what Bautista said about this one. Let me make a guess. Maybe he said maybe like an arrow, like a greater than func for function. Make coordinate. Wait, that is making coordinates, isn't it? Oh, Acres, you just unlocked something in my brain. Those are coordinates. It's pairs of numbers. It's X and Y value. So X0 would be X and X1 would be Y. and they would make coordinates. And if we have coordinates, we can graph. And if we can graph, we can draw. And if we can draw, we can communicate through drawing, which is way much better than communicating through numbers. This is cool. Function. Yeah. I think function is the appropriate math term. So I am gonna do that. So, but instead of saying function, I'm gonna do F parentheses. Because I believe that's how sometimes function is shortened. So 2, 2, 4, 2, 3, 8, 2, 4, 16, 3, 2, 9. This is powers. This is powers. This is powers. How do you do the power? How do you do the up arrow thingy? There we go. The power symbol. Clean, clean, clean. Yeah, keeping it clean is very good because it makes it so much easier to read. Like if we used Atkins, Akers suggestions for everything, it would read like, freaking space, comma, equal power plus blah blah blah, and it will be just a long sentence and it will be a lot of nonsense. I don't like it. Let me recompile this, and I will actually edit and formatting and do no space here. Space, and then I'll go back. And I actually realized I could do that too for this. Plus formatting no space. Because that's their nomenclature, so I can do this here too. Formatting no space. And for this one too, formatting no space. And for this one, no, I already did that one. And for this one too, formatting no space. Recompile. So, 2 to the 2th. 2 squared equals 4. 2 cubed equals 8. 2 to the 4 equals 16. 3 squared equals 9. 1 squared equals 1. 0 to the power of 0 equals 1. And 5 to the power of 2 equals 25. Or squared, whatever. Confetti! 4 cubed is 64, so 4. That sound scared me. I thought I got it wrong. Okay, let's see. Okay, new tab. Bautista. Do you think you could tell us what exactly is in said update? Oh, no. What? I found the update. Left side, info display, whiteboard tab. See? Now, would that have been so difficult, Bautista? Was it so difficult to find it? Oh, I'm sorry. Am I not worth the 3 seconds it took to say it? I'm a busy man. Oh, you dreadful, dreadful. They're gonna want me to graph? No, I said that was cool. I want to talk through drawings. I like this. So we're saying x sub 0 squared equals x1. So, the function -2 and 4. So, -2 and 4. Man. Let's go. These are 5s. I can see little lines here. I don't know if y'all can see it, but -2 equals 4. -1 equals 1. I do think I should switch to comma now. 0, 0, and 1, 1. Yeah, this is they're graphing what an exponential graph looks like a squared graph looks like. And we already knew this, obviously, but I have verified it. Thank you. You're welcome. I don't know, man. 2 and 4. Sorry, spawned. 2 and 4. Now I do want to go to the dictionary and change and to. Hey, Bautista. Can you do something for us? Or for me, really? The Bautista request channel is currently open. Do you think you... Oh, it is just closed. I apologize. What? The request channel. I'm afraid it has just closed. Oh, you son of... Acres! A transcript. Be mindful of what makes it into the log. All I was going to say is, Dr. Bautista, our dearly beloved son of a computer programmer, I think we are in service of an info tab. My father was a physician, but I'm listening. Huh. I didn't picture that. Anyway, I want the tab for viewing different mathematical constants, scientific formulae, what have you. A reference tab of sorts. These past few transmissions, even I was a little stuck. I can't imagine how you, Collins, or Dr. Vibes felt. Humble as ever. So, what'd you think? You occasionally have a good idea. That doesn't feel like a compliment, but I'll take it. Okay. I'll switch this with a comma. And Collins is gonna like it. Clean. Yep. Yep. So, I'm actually gonna listen to Collins and go to F and write it as funk. Funk. X sub 0 minus 1 squared times 2 minus 1 equals x1. So the whiteboard. So minus 1 equals 7. 0 equals 1. One is minus 1. And 2 is 1. So this is the same thing, but plus no. Yes. But times 2 would and moved one step here and one step here, I think. So anyways, if x0 is 3, so we say 3 comma, then we solve. So 3 minus 1 is 2, squared is 4, times 2 is 8, minus 1 is 7. Wait, what did it say? I didn't read. Ideas? No. I thought it was a transmission group, but it seems it wasn't. Okay. Start x sub 0 blank up equals x1. So what's the power? So this is to the power 3, so 3. uh, so the answer is 3. Oh, 69. We just passed 69. Hell yeah. What are we looking for here? I don't know. It's a lot to look at, and Batista's formatting isn't helping. Change the formatting settings in the dictionary. It was fine, guys. Stop. Anyways, before we were blaming each other, seriously, what's this one about? What completes the mathematical statement to produce these values? Huh? What? That's what you got out of it? I might need to copy those compiler settings of yours. Don't we have the same computer? Uh, uh, blank to the power of x0 equals 1. So 1, okay. Okay. So if x1 is 1, it's to the power of 1, which is the same. So when x0 is 1, the answer is 8, so 8 to the power of 1. It's 62 and 52, yeah. So the answer is 8. I'm seriously hoping this does well on the channel, because I'm actually enjoying this quite a bit. I want to play more of this. More math problems, just what we need. You're discovering the new frontier for our species, and these are our baby steps. You must have patience, Akers. I know. But when I picture discovery, I don't picture this. I picture Magellan. Magellan? I don't know what that is. Magellan circumnavigating. Shut up. I know how to speak. I picture Magellan circumnavigating the globe. I picture Lewis and Clark trekking through the West. I picture Darwin riding a tortoise to the Galapagos Islands. That last part never happened. Well, you get my point. All that discovery is it's adventurous. It's taking action. It's going somewhere. And then there's us. And what's us? What is that exactly? It's four people in a small room, staring at a computer screen, solving math problems. Same thing as before. The answer is just 21. Oh. The answer is 21 because 21 to the power of 1 is 21. You stupid. 21. Huh. Oh god. I don't like this. Dr. Akers, I am sure you know the table of Newton discovering gravity. Tail. Dr. Akers, I'm sure you know the tale of Newton discovering gravity. He sat under a tree and an apple hit his head. He said, hey, that hurt, but why did you fall? And he formulated gravity and altered the course of human history? Was there anything adventurous about that? Not in the same way, no, but it's still inspiring. He had his epiphany. In a mundane place, under the shade of a tree. It's a place familiar to most everyone. But the magic is that when the apple landed on Newton's head, he was the first one to ask why. He made meaning of it. What's your point? It's what we're doing right now, Akers. Sometimes discovery looks like sailing the seas or climbing mountains. And sometimes it happens in rooms like these. In this translation, we are making meaning. Meaning that will alter the course of human history. That's very inspiring. You have an idea? I want to hear it. I don't even want to look at this. Team, check out what I found. The previous transmission, we've encountered this kind of problem before. This one's got a lot of ugliness going on. Yes, it does. The principle is the same. Look what happens when you raise a number to the power of 1. Any number raised to by exponent of 1 is equal to itself. Yeah, so the answer here would be 2.71828. 2.71828. That is not a point. Point. That worked. Is it just me or did that transmission absolutely stink? I suspect that the meteor is testing our problem-solving abilities. Maybe. Maybe? What's it tell you? Euler's number. Why? Oh no, how could I miss that? Euler's number? Approximately 2.71 is Euler's number, commonly referred to as E. It's a mathematical constant that describes continuous growth. It's a big deal to nerds like Bautista. Nerds like me, huh? Another universal constant. They're throwing us a bone, something familiar to us. Like pi. Like pi. Maybe we will see pi later. Damn. Interesting. Are we gonna see m after or c? Speed of light? M is mass. Don't even quote me on that. I know it's not a constant, but c is speed of sound. Guys, let me read it first. Why have we not moved on? Because we're still figuring it out. Batista, their transmission doesn't make much sense. It does seem unsolvable. Okay, before he says anything, 0. That does seem unsolvable. I'm not entirely sure what the meteor is awaiting. 0. What? Why? What equals 0? It is 0. 0 equals 0. Okay. What? So, what's the point of the rest of it? That worked. Transmission grouped. Exponents. Again, 0 equals 0. He's doing it again. I don't have a clue. Dr. Vibes, anyone, ideas? I'm struggling to make any sense of these equations. The meteor is graphing something. Meteorite. Shove it. Team, how do we respond? The first 3 signals telling us how to continue. Like the last transmission. 0 equals 0. I hate not understanding a transmission. Me too, but the meteor has given us the go ahead, right? 0 equals 0 must be their way of saying, who cares, carry on. I suppose, but why include a transmission and skip it in the first place? Who knows? Wait, what was the last one? It was X0. Wait, I can see it. I can see it. Transmissions. X0 plus X1 equals 3. So that's a constant. Because if we graph that, wait, no. X0 plus X1 equals 3. So that means X0 minus 3 is equal to minus X, which if you do negatives, I don't know that either. Okay, x0 minus 3 equals minus x. So x0 minus 3 equals negative x. If x0 is 1, minus 3 negative x. X0 is 2 minus 3. Okay, so it's tracing a line right here, a straight line. Now this one says x1 equals 1. X0 squared minus 0.5 squared. Sorry, why? X1 equals 1. X0 there's no plus here, there's no times, there's nothing. X0 squared minus to the power 0.5, which is a half, which minus, it's solving it for us. X1 equals minus 1x, negative 1x. No, it's not solving it for us. 1x equals, or x1 equals x0 plus 1. I can solve that one. So it's a line here. Imagine this is a straight line. Let me do that cleaner. Nope. 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 No. 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 Close enough. Close enough. Okay. I get that one. This one is right here. No. Right there. I don't know what this means. I don't know what this means, but I understand these. So x1 equals under um, 1. X1 equals minus 1 times x0 plus 1. Okay, so this is 0 plus 1 minus 1. They cancel each other out. Wait, no, they use different order. So minus 1 times this, so negative. X0 gets turned into negative, so minus x0 plus 1 minus x0 plus 1 minus x0 plus 1 minus x0 plus 1 minus x0 plus 1. So it's right here. Then x1 minus 1. So it's, again, right here. Does this mean anything to y'all? What the hell am I looking at? And I don't know what these mean. Because the issue with these ones, is that there's no symbol here. There's no X, there's no plus, there's no minus, there's no power of. It's just blank. Here you can see there's a symbol. That's why I don't know how to solve these. But I guess we'll respond with 0 equals 0 and move on. I kind of want to take a screenshot of that. Fuck. Fair enough, I'm not taking a screenshot of shit then. That's interesting. We're finally getting drawings from them. That's it. This rock is our window into a world completely foreign to this planet. Apart from the right side, with the transmitter, it looks like an old Earth rock. I'm curious about what that pink mass is. What? No, it doesn't. It's got a fission crust. That dark exterior. That's the shell created by the meteor melting as it entered our atmosphere. This is the last layer that didn't burn off. So it cools from so it cools to form a crust. You don't see that in any old Earth rock. Could be volcanic, no? Absolutely not. You see those dimples all over the rock? These are regmaglyphs. 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 Were bubbles of molten rock carved divots on atmospheric entry. Fine. This thing walks and talks like a meteorite. It's even got a meteorite smell. Sorry, Dr. Akers, can you smell meteorites? No. I made that part up. It'd be cool if I could, though. Sorry. No, it'd be cool if I did, though. There is a computer in there. Yeah. Something in there is sending and listening for radio waves. We haven't cracked it open because we'd like to avoid breaking said computer. Still, we've taken samples of the rock and conducted non-destructive measurements. Though it is killing me to know what the computer is in there isn't smashed from the... It is killing me to know how the computer in there isn't smashed from the landing. The internal material they invented to absorb that impact. Man, I'd love to get my hands on that. Just imagine the applications. You said you're collecting samples. I'm seeing chondrules in the cleaved portion of the left right there. How dense is this rock? We're finding it to be around 3 grams per cubic centimeter at most sites. And when measured by specific gravity? 3.12 from our best reading. Walks like a chondrite. Walks like a chondrite. Must be a chondrite. Tell me, how much iron is baked into this beauty? Fairly low. It's pretty lightweight. Nickel? About the same. Help me follow? We call it chondrite because it's got chondrules, tiny rocky grains, which means that no geologic activity has transformed it. It's like it likely wasn't ever part of a planet or a moon. It's pretty typical as far as space rocks go. Well, aside from the alien radio transmitter. Walk me through the iron nickel. What's that tell us? If it's this low in iron and nickel, it's an oldie. Star fuse atoms starting from hydrogen and helium to make heavier and heavier atoms. Eventually, we get to heavier elements, think iron, platinum, traditional metals. These stars explode, run out of fuel, collapse, whatever, expelling their elements somewhere else, only for it to come along and make a new star. Now here's the trick. The new star takes those heavier atoms to start and makes even heavier elements. So each step, younger stars make heavier atoms, which then form heavier rocks. So if we're low in iron, it means we're looking at an early universe primitive. This baby has been floating around a while until something shut. Fuck. I misclicked. Until something used to look like a carrier pigeon. I'm gonna guess is what she said. And that pigeon flew to us. What are the odds? I can't imagine the odds. Over the months of this mission, and it remains simply incomprehensible to me. Outer space gets like that, incomprehensible. Whatever the odds are, however incomprehensible it may seem, we received this message, this gift. I can't help but feel gratitude. Translation being, I'm glad you all could finally see the meteor for yourselves. Very interesting. Week 6, transmissions 10, words 1. Total transmissions 74, total words 13, words named, power, groups completed, exponents, no clue. Status, it sometimes slips my mind that what we're doing. Setting eyes on the meteorite for myself helped remind me. There was a computer in that rock, somewhere inside. Dear Di- I'm a dumbass. Such a dumbass. I didn't get to read that. Uh, I'm sorry, Carrie. I'm so sorry. She must be so happy to see me the meteorite and everything, and just skip right through it. Been working with this materials team on the meteor for the past 6 weeks. Almost grew numb for how remarkable it is. I'm glad I was finally able to show the translation to you. They have helped remind me that it's what it's all about. My thoughts. Um, drawings? What was that pink thing on the meteor? Right. If it's really old, does that mean it came from r really far away? Because the deeper you go into the universe, I believe the older it is. Because the most center parts of the universe are newer because the universe is ever expanding. There we go. Act 1 complete. Math, our common bond. Act 2 begins. Congrats! You have reached the end of the demo. 900 more transmissions to decode in the full game. Full game releases June 29th. It is out already for $10. Wishlist now. Apples in my pants. 900 more transmissions. Think about it. We did 75 and we did 13 words. That means we can at least expect to have 150 words, give or take. And we're finally moving on from just math symbols. Now that we have drawings, we can start getting actual concepts. Like if they draw a galaxy and they can tell us that's a galaxy, we can start learning concepts, learning words. And we can start forming sentences when we get those words. I hope you guys really like this. I hope you guys really like this demo, because that means I'll get to play the whole game. And I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I am happy I got to experience this with y'all. 900 more transmissions. Imagine how deep this goes. Props to the dev. This game is amazing. I have no feedback to give. I guess one piece of feedback I'd possibly give: a setting to remove the CRT look. The CRT what's it called? Shader. Only because it may impact some devices and because it may cause people nausea and because I don't know how it looks once YouTube compression goes through it. Besides that, this game has been awesome. It's been an incredible experience. I have nothing I'd really say we need it needs to fix. This game is perfect for what it is, I think. There's no loopholes I can think of. Maybe if you get like really deep into them not using, no, I don't know. Maybe if you think really deep about it, about how the alien hurts and the human hurts, and they am using base 8, and maybe there is some sort of loop like hole like you can find, but anything I can think of makes sense. Um and it is realistic. I agree with it being realistic because this is the only way you can communicate. And the way they walk us through it slowly but surely, you need patience, and it takes weeks to do anything. I feel like if aliens did communicate with us through a satellite somehow, this would be a pretty accurate representation of what decoding their language looks like. Unless they just, like one of those movies where they just come in and they start speaking their language, and then we have a bunch of linguistics trying to understand their language. But this makes more sense to me because a super intelligent race would come here and try to find common ground. They wouldn't come here and use their language expecting us to decode it. At least that's my thoughts. I absolutely love this. Props to Apples in My Pants again. I'm assuming this is the name of the dev, right? They wouldn't just put a random name there. Check out the game for yourselves. If you like this, like it says, the game is out now. Uh, it is $10. You can get it on Steam. The name of the game, if you missed it, is on the title of the video, obviously. It is The Deep Message. No, The Message from Deep Space. Um, I'm stalling. I don't want to close this game. That's the truth. I'm stalling because I don't want to close this game because it was freaking awesome. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoy it as much as I did. I hope we get to continue this and make it a full-on series for the channel. Can we survive to 900 more transmissions? Can we get to transmission number 975 alive without our brain fucking overheating? I guess we'll find out if y'all like this video and if y'all ask for more. And if, yeah, I guess we'll find out. Thank y'all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye bye.